This race is the only of its kind. It has no equal, it takes no prisoners, and it makes no friends. The King of the Hammers represents the hardest off-road race on the planet, mixing open desert with rock canyons, forming a test unlike any other.
Where do you draw the line of what would you sacrifice to win this race? I mean, I've waited all year to come back here. I mean, it's literally haunted me every single night for an entire year. I mean, this is the biggest day of the year for me, and we've never been in a better position to win this race. We have the car, I have the crew, I have the seat time, and we're ready.
On Thursday of race week for the EMC, Nitto's Ben Napier would take home the win in the Legends class. After 6 hours, 11 minutes, and 46 seconds on course, trailing the overall by just under 15 minutes. In 2014's King Lauren Healy would suffer a broken A-arm in qualifying and would be forced to repair the damage with some creative problem solving just one day before the main event.
Took off the line and lost first gear in my transmission immediately, and had to run most of the course in second gear, and it was winding up and kicking me into reverse while I was in the throttle. It came off the last corner and was just frustrated and hit a rock really hard and broke the A-arm off the car. We didn't have another set of A-arms, so luckily Randy Slauson was super nice about it, and Tom Ways and Vance over with Wild West told me, well, you know, we've got a guy coming down from Reno, and so I called him up and said, I'll give you $500 to turn around if you'll go grab me that A-arm out of Randy Slauson's shop. But you can't get in it, so you're gonna have to stop by Home Depot, grab some bolt cutters, go break into Randy Slauson's shop, and get these A-arms for us. Luckily, you know, 10 hours later, he was pulling up on the lake bed with a set of A-arms. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't be racing tomorrow. So.
Team Nitto would be off the line first in the main event, with Eric Miller and Jason Shear having qualified up front in the days prior, leading the charge into Johnson Valley just after sunrise. New for 2015 to the team would be the Campbell family, made up of veteran Shannon Campbell, joined by his son and daughter, Waylon and Bailey, aged 19 and 18 respectively, each in their own car joining the fray on race day. Racing ran deep in their blood, and King of the Hammers was the perfect example. 215 miles of punishment separated racers from the checkered flag, and with a time limit of 14 hours, only 17 out of the 140 teams would finish by the cutoff. After a hard-fought battle with Randy Slauson, Eric Miller would cross the line second after having led a large portion of the race. His finish would represent a year of hard work, dedication, and drive to compete against some of the best teams in off-road racing. The hammers have been tamed. It was time to go home.
And I'm very proud of the effort we put forth today. This is the longest King of the Hammers that we've ever run, 250 miles. So we went into it with the mindset of finish, you know, a race of attrition. And so we just went into it with that kind of mentality. We're like, we need to get through the rocks. We need to get to the rocks first, which we did, and we need to get through them cleanly. And I pushed it to the absolute limit today. We were in physical first with 20 miles to go, and my worst nightmare came back, steering pump out in 2 miles from remote pit 1. We saw smoke under the hood, and the wheels started getting heavy. And I pulled right over. I said, Rob, get out, check it. He gets out. It's blowing out the back of the pump. So I said, all right, we can get to remote pit, get a quart, and drop it in the reservoir. So he dropped a quart of oil in the reservoir. I was able to just swim back to pit. We had that pump changed in 15 minutes. I don't think it's ever been done in 45 or an hour in that car, but I got the burns on my hand to prove it. Robbie and I changed it, and not only did we change the pump, we retrofitted the old one back on it. So we had a different bracket, we had different lines, and different hardware that we had. And at that point, Randy had passed me back and Levi had passed me back. Those were the only 2 cars, and I said, you know what? So we lost another half an hour here, but I'm going to give it everything this car has because I don't want to finish second here at King of the Hammers. And I put it on full kill mode, and we were able to track Levi down, pass him, and put enough time on him to unofficially take second place.